Hey everybody, I'm Fana Easter. Welcome to Dog Training Nation. And I kind of wanted to cover my dog's favorite Kong recipe. They absolutely love it, and it's really, really good too for dogs that maybe need to watch their waistline. So peanut butter might be a little too much for them, calorie rich wise. What I use is yams. I'm from the South, so you can see some of this stuff is definitely a Southern thing. But I like the Bruce's yams. It does have sugar on it. You can rinse it if you want to, but I mean, it's the holidays, so, you know. But if you'd rather keep it a little bit, a little more healthy-wise, you can definitely roast pumpkin, butternut squash, whatever you want to do. Just make sure it's nice, soft, and gooey. So that's an option. And what I do is I mix the yams or even some canned pumpkin with some backstrap molasses, which dogs love. Again, this is a sugar, but it's got a lot of B vitamins in there too. And then a little bit of cinnamon. I really like this type of cinnamon for dogs. I do get the organic one. So what I do is I take it and I open this can, and I'll show you. I open this can, drain everything into a bowl, mash it, add a little bit of backstrap molasses, and then a little bit of the cinnamon. And then I spoon this into Kongs. I like to use these pie, and I'll disappear here for a minute. I like to use these old cupcake holders, I guess you can call them, because you can put the Kongs in here and you can kind of fill them from there. What I usually do is once I've mashed everything, you can either use a spoon to go in and just kind of add the mixture in, or you can actually get a Ziploc bag, put all the mixture in, pipe it all the way down, and then snip this end off here so that you can just kind of go in and kind of pipe it into the Kongs. My husband prefers to do it that way. Honestly, I find there's a lot left in the bag, so I prefer just to do the old-fashioned way with the spoon. So, all right, I'm gonna get to mix it and show you what the consistency looks like. And my dogs are all around here waiting, so see you in a bit. Hang on. Okay, everybody, I'm back. All I did was drain the yams because it has like a syrup in it. I went ahead and added the backstrap molasses in it and a little bit of the cinnamon. To say how much, I think it just depends. I mean, obviously you don't want to coat the yams in backstrap molasses, and you probably maybe want to do a teaspoon to 1 can of the, for 15 ounces of yams. And it'd probably be the same way for the pumpkin too. And so all you kind of want to do from there is just use a fork, like an old Southern lady, and just mash all this up. If you find that it's a little too thick to get into Kongs, you can absolutely add a little bit of water to it, or you could have left a little bit of that syrup that the yams comes in. Okay, so I am back, and this is what the consistency looks like. It's kind of on the thick side, which I like. That way it doesn't run through the bottom hole of the Kong. Again, if you want a little bit more mashed, you can blend it. I think it's a good thing to have some of these chunks in here. All right, so the next we're gonna do is we're gonna add this to Kongs. Let me move this big old squash out the way. And next thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna kind of add these to Kongs. If you decide that you do want to do a little bit more of a, I guess a little bit more of a looser, more water to the stuffing, go ahead and put a little bit of peanut butter right down here at the bottom, so it'll make sure it doesn't run through. Think of it as glue, so it doesn't run through and go right on out into your muffin pan. If your dog doesn't get all the way at the very bottom, like this part of the Kong, put about that much of it in kibble or some kind of a treat, and then fill on top with the yams, and that way it's not so hard to actually just clean these Kongs, because if they don't get to the very bottom, it can become a pain. And then from there, it gets a little messy, but you just squish and you feel, and you continue feeling. I've done this for a while, so I could probably do this in my sleep. Again, my husband prefers to put it in a Ziploc bag, pipe it. It's not wrong. It's just whatever you're used to. Okay, so I'm gonna go and continue stuffing Kongs, and I'll show you what they look like afterwards. All right, so I'm back, and here are these luscious Kongs, and all I did, well, I mean luscious to the dogs, and all I did was kind of go ahead and dollop a little bit of the backstrap molasses on it. So I just take these, pop these into my freezer, and freeze overnight. Oop, don't want this to go to waste. And freeze overnight, and then just give to the dogs as needed. Remember, dogs need mental stimulation every day. They can't just kick back and binge Netflix all day, or look at a computer, or go through their phone, while remaining in the house all day. So they need something to keep them busy. Think about this as them going through and checking their Facebook account, or 2 of these as binge watching Netflix. Got to give these guys something to do, or they'll find something to do, and that's not something you want them to do. So, all right, again, my name is Fana Easter. Thank you for visiting us at Dog Training Nation, and right down at the bottom and let me know how you guys and how your dogs actually like this recipe. So, okay, bye. Oh, one last thing, keep this off of carpet because it's orange. Okay, bye.